welcome to my channel. Hi, it's Mahra, also known as Mahra. This is Lauren.
Hi.
She's my daughter. And today we are going to be cooking together. I am going to show Lauren how to make my famous meatballs. It's definitely a crowd pleaser.
Yes.
Anything you want to say, Lauren?
I'm a bad cook, so we're gonna be making a series of her teaching me how to cook.
All right.
Wash your hands, people. Before you do anything.
Oh yes, my number one cardinal rule. What did you say?
Hey, catch it every one later, man.
Yep. I sure will, Mr. Mumbles. Let me get in. You guys can learn too. Make sure you comment and follow us on
All of our social media.
all of our social media.
Link below.
We're gonna do some prep work. We're gonna cut up some garlic because we always use fresh garlic. Then we use some onion. A very important key to when choosing your onions is to make sure that they are sweet onions. Sweet onions definitely cook differently. They taste different and they can make or break your recipe. Just ask Lauren.
I was gonna say definitely. It changes the whole taste of the dish.
This is Lauren's little addition to the recipe, so I'm gonna let you talk about these.
So these are fresh mozzarella cheese balls, and they're pearl sized, so we can put them inside of the meatballs, and they cook really nicely in there, and you get a surprise inside.
A surprise inside. And the angle of this camera is
Awful. The angle of this camera is awful.
actually meant purposefully. We are kneeling down because when we start prepping, you will be able to see it right spot on. Now we have here 2 pounds of ground beef. I make my meatballs with ground beef, but you could sub any other type of ground meat that you like, turkey or whatever. And usually I try to get the leaner side, and about 2 pounds.
They had ground bison at Whole Foods. Do you think you could use ground bison to make meatballs?
I think you could. So if you are one that chooses ground bison at your local Whole Foods, you could sub with that meat as well. And we have some Barilla spaghetti. I know pasta is pasta, but for some reason I like this brand. I like the way it tastes. I like the way it cooks. Always al dente. And finally, the key to the recipe is right here. You're honing in on it. That's right. It's Victoria marinara sauce. It's very important that you get this brand because the ingredients come first. Just ask their family. It's amazing and it definitely makes the recipe, along with all of the other ingredients. And then we always serve it with some bread. Today, our bread of choice is rustic sourdough baguette. Let's get cooking.
I'm going to be cutting up the organic peeled garlic.
Okay, so I am going to be chopping up the sweet onions.
Checking in on our meatballs here, honey. Alrighty then. You guys
Get
did
out
a
of
great
here.
job.
I have to edit this footage. Get out of here.
Nonsense. Do I dare mention this? Back to business. What we do is we mix all of the ingredients together. The garlic, the onions, the meat. We take 1 egg, which I'm gonna get from the refrigerator. And we salt as desired. So basically, you would add as much salt in the 2 pounds of meat that you would normally use in your own home. Everybody measures salt differently. Some people can't have salt, some people over salt. So really the salt would be to your liking, not mine.
Same thing with everything else. I feel like you could add more garlic if you like garlic in your house or less, you know?
Yeah. We like a lot of flavor. Being from New Jersey, a lot of our, I guess, dishes, like, you know, unique to the East, they all had tons of flavor. And we moved out west to Arizona 4 years ago.
No flavor.
No flavor. The food here, like, God bless them, bless their hearts. But really, it's just very hard to enjoy a lot of the food. The Mexican food is good, but that's typical to the part of the country that we're in. We're right by Mexico. So naturally, you would think that the Mexican food should be good. In New Jersey, it was terrible. You would go to Taco Bell if you wanted Mexican. So just think about that. But any other kind of food, like any kind of Italian or any kind of like authentic, like ethnic food, everything had flavor. And here it's very hard to find that home cooking kind of feel and taste that we have back east. So a lot of the times we prefer to cook and eat in because it's disappointing.
Disappointing is an understatement. Garlic.
But in order to get like Mahra's meatballs, you need to use exactly what we're using as far as the ratio of onions and garlic. The salt is your choice. In our house,
There's a lot
there's
of
a
salt.
lot.
Can I put, does the garlic go in there?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry the meatballs. I usually like to pan fry them first. And then what we do is we take half of the batch and we put it in a container, and then the other half we cook in sauce. So we have fried meatballs, which are dry without sauce, and then we have cooked meatballs that have also been fried, but were then fried and put into the tomato sauce. And we eat that with spaghetti, and we'll have like a fried meatball sandwich on that Italian loaf that, or sorry, that
Sourdough.
rustic sourdough baguette.
I'm getting rid of some of this cheese water.
So, here, I'm gonna start. You can actually make them. Lauren's gonna take over and she's gonna...
Oh, no, you can help me.
Well, I'll stand here, but you can take over and you can make them. You can stick the cheese in, or you want me to do it with you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it together. So I just sprinkle a little drizzle of olive oil on the pan. We're gonna heat the pan up. We heat it up to like a medium flame. If the onions are big, Laura, like really big, you can just kind of like throw them in the pan.
Okay.
Because they wind up falling out anyway. So we put the little piece of cheese that we have right here. See that? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of wrap it up in the meat. Kind of like form the meat around it and close it around it. And then you have a little fresh piece of cheese inside your meatball.
It's gonna be cut out of here. You think I'm gonna leave that?
Right, you're editing. You have the editing capability. Oh boy. We'll do a couple more and then we'll show what the pan looks like. So you kind of have an idea of what to expect. Put a little salt to taste. And voila.
I guess 7 p.m. is synonymous for pajama time when you're over 40.
Some of the meatballs, separate them out and put them in a separate little pot here. And we're gonna boil them with some sauce. So we have a variety. We'll have some fried meatballs, which are going to remain in this pan. And then I just like to scoop everything, put it in the middle there. Okay. And then here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover these meatballs in sauce. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cover on, but not completely. And I'm just going to put it to a low medium heat and let them boil because the meat is fully cooked. Now what we're doing is we're having the sauce cook into the meat.
And when you're over 40, 7:30 p.m. is also synonymous for falling asleep on the couch and your daughter taking over, finishing the rest of your YouTube video.
Hey guys, so thanks for watching my cooking with Mahra and Lauren. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do try my meatball recipe and let me know in the comments how it turns out. And if you post your own video, let me know because I'll be sure to come over and like it, watch it, and ring that notification bell. Oh, and in case I didn't tell you, do it here too.
On my channel, we filmed us eating the fried meatball sandwich that we made the next day. So the link will be down in the description box. You can head over there and see our reaction to the food that we made.
And you should also watch Lauren's videos. They are super entertaining. So if you like her in this one, you should definitely head over to her channel.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for teaching me how to make your meatballs.
Oh, you're welcome. See, now her husband in the future, and if you are watching and you think she's cute, you gotta go through me first.
Oh my God.
But he will totally thank me in years to come. Anyway, if you wanna just, keep it up with us, keep watching.
Bye.
Bye. This was supposed to be a family channel. We don't eat angel hair in this house. Here is...
Yeah, we just continued that.
Yeah, that product was
Train of pasta.
discontinued last summer.
Yeah.
So we no longer have that kind. It makes it easier when you're done.
In on our meatballs here, honey. Alrighty then. You guys are
Get
doing
out
a
of
great,
here.
great job.
I have to edit this footage. Get out of here. Put in a ton of garlic. Or a lot of garlic.
That was not nothing. I believe that was something. I'm just not quite sure what that something was.
What was it? What did you say?
It was a hot air balloon.
Well, Mom got it on video, so we'll be able to hear whatever you said.
Shall I rewind it?
Go for it, bro.
Okay.
Go to the videotape.
Let's roll to the videotape. If you don't stop with your inappropriateness right now.
You can make your own channel.
This is a G-rated channel.
Did you put it up?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
I just didn't get to do it yet.
That's fucking
She's been busy.
With what?
It
does
This is my second YouTube video today.
This kid fucking does nothing. She's busy.
I'm gonna
Been
be
working
cutting
on
up.
her YouTube video. Rustic sourdough baguette. That's what we will put it on.